Alrighty, boys, welcome back to Season 8 of the Youth Academy Only Challenge. Today, we we've recovered. We've recovered from the end of last season. We've got the best defence in the league, right? We've conceded one goal in 7 games, but the problem is we're not scoring either. We scored 7 goals, we're the 7th worst scoring team. Let's look at the fixtures. We've had a 1-1 draw, 3-0 win, 0-0 draw, 2-0 win, 1-0 win, 0-0, 0-0. So what's that? One, two, three. That's 6 clean sheets in a row for Furhert here. If we, where do you see most clean sheets? Okay, only 5. I lied. It's only 5 clean sheets from his 5 appearances. So maybe Nick Jonas Stad was in goals. But yeah, we've conceded 1 goal, and the problem probably stems from our attack. We're not seeing many goals going at all. We have Irakis up top, who has 15 finishing, 14 composure. You'd think that's enough to get some goals for us, but apparently he's not very good at scoring. He does have a 6.93, suggesting he's doing alright, and he's overperformed. I think it's more because our fullbacks are not providing any runs. They're on defend, they're not trying to get forward at all, so we are set like this. This is what I think the plan is this season. We have Irakis up top. He's pretty decent. Hopefully he'll get into some goal scoring form. Mines want him. Yasmin Mihanovic on the left. He was good last year. He's got no contributions so far. We might need to think about not playing him for a couple games to try to get him moving. Max Braun, the Luxemburger, he's doing quite well. He came off the bench 4 times. He started 3, 1 goal, 2 assists. I think that's a positive outcome for him. Mandalkov, of course, he has the same 1 goal, 2 assists from 7. He's doing very well. We signed him a new deal. He was happy enough to sign it, so glad to keep him. We have Christian Fischer playing DM whilst Choban was injured, but I think I might keep him on at DM. 7 average rating from 7 games. This guy's good, so we'll find out what happens to him. He still managed to sign him a new deal as well. He was happy enough to stay. 2034. He's a good player, really good player. I think he's reached his potential of a good Bundesliga 2 player, which isn't too great. He's only 20. Oh no, he's not. He's 22. Time flies, man. Wow, that's insane. How long's he been here? He was in the first intake. Jesus Christ. Played too much of this game. But yeah, he's now a main player in this team. We have Mantle playing right back. He's doing pretty well as well, I've got to say. Proud of him. Over at left back, it's going to be Bakic. He was injured, so but he will be playing left back. I'm happy with that. He's a good player as well. Emda, he came through the youth intake a couple years ago, 2027 apparently. 3 years ago he came through. 18-year-old now. He can't mark, which is probably a key thing for a centre back, but he's tall. Jump high, can't head the ball, but he's a good player. Next to him is his defensive partner, Shell. He's pretty decent as well. Very tall, bit slow, but he has the ability to become a Bundesliga player. I'm going to tell you that. So, got to keep a hold of him, and of course, our best goalie we've seen at the club, Paul Furhert, wanted by Bayer Leverkusen. We've got to get promoted. This guy's kept 5 clean sheets from 5 games. Got to keep a hold of him. He would do wonders in the Bundesliga. So, of course, the goal is always this season promotion. We need to go up. We've got to. With our facilities, we are superb training facilities, great youth, exceptional academy coaching, and youth recruitment. Let's see if we can improve training facilities again. Apparently, we just can't improve our youth facilities. Let's have a couple days here, see what the boards say. I'll stick around with you, as I'm actually quite happy with how the season has started. You know, last season we were conceding goals for fun, and now we have the best defence in the league. The board have said no here. They're giving us the facilities. I think this takes us to state of the art training facilities, so players will be developing very well. We just need those youth facilities upgraded. How are the board letting us get away with that? Can't upgrade anything else. But yeah, the season started well. I'll see you in January, of course. Hopefully, no one leaves the club. Let's cross our fingers, because that would be dreadful. It's like when we were on the promotion run and Yusuf Aqua left. Let's check how Aqua's doing, actually. My absolute goat is playing for Bayern too, in the third tier. That is devastating. He played 23 games for Bayern last season. Scoring 2 goals. How many times off the bench though? 21 times. Okay. Just shouldn't have taken my goat, man. Should not have taken my goat. Anyway, I'll see you in January. And yeah. Alright, lads, season 8. I decided to skip January. Things are going on. Things are going on. Let's just look at our intake here. We have a player, definitely a player. Stefan Bosch, not good. Levent Varel, there's definitely some potential there. Karl Heinz Newman, nope. Jason Backel Stradinger, nice, decent. Pressing the wrong button. Mattis Kunt, okay, so he's getting a contract, no problem. Ivan Milicevic, you can't upgrade the tackling, so it's kind of a flop right there, 3 strength. Atinch Kishchi, decent player, he'll be fine. Hussein Cavalci, he's alright, not the greatest. Goalkeeper, Giacomo De Alessio, he's alright. The first touch on these goalkeepers is killing me off. Ersin Chivan, a defensive midfielder who cannot defend. Very nice. Be a good DLP support. Unambitious. What's going on with these players? Anton Klassen. Decent left back. Definitely pretty decent. Alright. And last but not least, Christian Harlash, another left back. Very nice. Okay, so what's been going on is we're 15th again. Things are not going well for the boys this season. We're in the same position we were last year, just I think with a little bit more points. We finished on 32 last year, so maybe we can get more than that. If we get more than that, it's a good season, but if it's not, then it's the same thing. We start well, and immediately after I stop recording that first time, just drops off. Completely dropped off. Again, it's just a normal formation. Maybe it's the players, but I think the players are pretty decent. I think we've got a good squad for the level we're at. I don't know. We're not scoring goals. If I show you here, we've got the 9th best goals conceded, 6th worst. So I don't know how we're so far down. Just, yeah, stuff going on. Anyway, I'll see you at the end of the season and we'll go over some development and stuff. So, bye bye. Season 8 is done. Another season under our belts and better season than last year. We can say that for sure. We weren't in a relegation battle or spot. 35 points, definitely not enough. Should be doing better. We've had way more before. but it was a strong league this year. Now, player-wise, we struggled for a striker. Arrakis isn't good. Scored 8 goals, 29 games. That's a real problem. But you'd think if he wasn't scoring, other players would would step up. You know, like the squad is not bad. It's not a bad team at all. Jama says he is operating at Bundesliga 2. What are the 3-star players? Because that tells you the whole story. He's good for the third division, so probably here and up are second division players. We are looking at losing Kevin Shell already, even though he is just come through, one of our better players. So gonna have to replace him already, and it's difficult. It's difficult. You know, our youth intake wasn't too good this year. Really need to get some players through. But let's look at some players. So star striker Arrakis. I'm not a big fan of him. He should be scoring more, to be honest. His XG is not there, so maybe we're not creating enough chances. You know. Next up, we'll go Skrielj. Again, he only played 15 games. Decent player. 2 goals, 3 assists. Like, I don't know what it is. Mahanovic, again, bad season from him. He had a good season last year. He had a better season the season before that, and this year he's dropped off. Jama, really like Jama. It's his first proper season with us after coming through the academy, and he's very good. So hopefully we can keep this guy around. He's looking to get an improved contract, so if we stick that in for the end of the season, he wants a release clause already. Yay! Right, Fabian Eastel, still kicking around. 6.81. Our midfield's probably the best part of our team. They're consistently good. It's the attack that seems to have the issues. Mantle, he was really good this year. Really, really good. He's going to keep improving, hopefully. And that'll give us a stronger back line. Bakic all along the other side of him as well. I'm not sure we'll be able to sign another contract with him. He is not happy to stay here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, not happy to stay here. We used Shell a lot. You've seen his development. The centre backs probably were our biggest downfall. You know, constant mistakes. We didn't even play. I didn't want to play Eskrik that much. I wanted to play Emde. Apparently, he was one of our better players, but I saw him commit way too many mistakes for me to start. Oh, I'm not even developing his defensive positioning. That's a mistake on my part. And of course, Feuerhert, the best goalie we've got. Not too good, but he is good still. Nick Jonestad, he's still here. That's all I can say about him. Jovanovic is leaving on a free transfer in 2032. The end of next season, because I didn't play him as much as he wanted. He's not good at all. Max Braun, 6.74. I probably should have started him for a lot more games. Because these lot, Mahanovic did not have a good year. You know, Marcus Musig, bad, real bad. Danny Meissner, backup left back, he performed what you'd expect. Says he's leaving to Osnabrück, so that's great. Tim Saller, he's developing still. He does want to leave though. If I go to put a new contract on him, unhappy at the club. Kevin Alsman, I brought him up because I thought we needed a better striker. He was just as bad, so stopped using him. Dominic Pop here, quite bad as well. You know, it's a lot of just badness. We had David Mandelkov, maybe one of our better players, 6.76 this season. development's still there, he's still going strong. And of course, Christian Fischer, he's developed very nicely in our midfield. So yeah, the midfield's a strong point. Maybe I focus more on that. Go with this kind of thing. Maybe that would work. Let me know what you guys thought of this season. I am not a big fan of being stuck in mediocrity. See if we can make any more board improvements. No. So yeah, we're kind of stuck right now. We've been stuck 6 seasons now in this league. It's the lack of a striker this season and some poor defending that really harmed us. I don't get it why we start the season so well. Look at the schedule here. Obviously, you just remember this run we had, unbeaten through the start of the season. Immediately, the drop off happens, and it's hard to claw back. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up there. I'll see you in season 9. Hopefully, we can do something.